Intelligence is
Pay no
investigation, I think.
pay no attention to these people on the screen. We're not really here at the moment, so
Yeah, investigation is
we're we're,
intelligence.
we're elsewhere.
I mean, how I've had it described one time
See,
was, perception is kind of a general
what we want to do in the city.
Or if people want to, they can just watch us talking smack about whatever. I don't
Yeah.
know.
That's possible too. Plus my compendium. Share my compendium with players. Yes. All right.
I still want to do the. I still want to do like a painting stream. You know, I just never get to do the painting stream because
I know you don't.
I did a drawing one the other day. Did anybody see
No,
that?
I
Classes
watched
is
it.
in there.
I
Yep.
watched it.
I saw you. I showed that around the to people around the
Watched
house on my phone, and so I did a little. I'm expecting a cut of your stuff now because I've done promotional work for you. No, everyone thought it was very impressive.
If I gave you a cut of my if I gave you a cut of my profits, I think that you would be even more like you'd hate me more.
No, you'd have to pay.
You'd be like, shit, I'm gonna pay you now. That's I have to give you back my cut plus 10% to make me feel good about life. That's
Joe, do you want us to run our backstories by you to make sure that they're okay, or as long as they're backstories, is it not going to make that much difference?
To say, I popped mine into the chat.
You know, I like to know what's going on with it, but I mean, keep in mind, I've been DMing for decades,
a day or
and
two.
very little of that time has been in the Forgotten Realms. Maybe a year and a half max. So, you know, my knowledge of it isn't as extensive as Brian's. So,
Okay. Well, if you tell me I just can't, you know, you can't be from there. That's fine.
why? Where you want to go? Be from?
Just all right. My character had struck out. She was part of a group, a small community that lives just at the very edge of the Underdark. They're kind of
Right.
left there to defend it, and I would just set it somewhere near Mirabar. I don't know, some entrance that might be near, not a big entrance to the Underdark that's there, and then she's made her way down to Waterdeep. So that's, I mean, but if any of that clashes with what you want, then I can change it.
Show me where that's on the map, Brian.
Okay.
It's close to the spine of the world.
This is why
It's
Brian's
up
gonna be
north.
bard.
That's where my people are from.
By the spine of the world. Okay, I'm
Close,
familiar
yeah.
with that enough to kind of picture it in my head. I used to have the big wall size map.
Okay, I'm sharing my screen.
The good side had disappeared, and I gave the other side away.
I think I gotta open image in new tab to zoom in how I want. Nope, I guess not. It's not gonna let me zoom in on this one. Okay, so hold on. So to give you an idea, this is the Underdark. Hang on, let me show you where let me do the overmap. Hang on.
The overmapping on the Underdark.
That's the Underdark map. Okay, so this is Waterdeep, right?
Yep.
Yep.
You go north to the spine of the world, and here's Mirabar.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that, dude. Whatever.
And then right around in here, the one of the big ones that's kind of near Mirabar is Menzoberranzan, which is like the the most famous one right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that?
Yeah, and she's kind of pissed off at those guys because they keep conscripting people from her village as pawns in the inner, familial political wars of Menzoberranzan. And so that's one of the reasons that she got the heck out of Dodge, because she didn't want to be conscripted.
I like it.
I failed magic school and could have returned to my family.
I like yours. That's cool.
We got failed out of school, dodging the draft. What else?
Yep.
Brian,
we're I guess we're apparently like the whole rebellious teenager party, is it?
My character was raised by an old lady. you know, the crazy old cat lady.
That would have only been more perfect if you said who lived in a shoe right then. So-
Perfect. She lived in a
Who
shoe.
lived
So
in a
there we
shoe?
go.
An actual cat lady or a cat lady? A tabaxi
She
cat lady or a
it was a
Crazy cat
let's say
lady
it was
or
a human lady who
ah.
I was a house pet originally because you know Tabaxi's had his pets, you know, the Linda lore, and when she passed, I was like, I was like I didn't want to be adopted by anybody else because you know
What kind of madness are you playing now?
I didn't want to be adopted by anybody else. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna strike it out on my own. That's why I have a really low wisdom stat.
Not too bright, it seems. No,
No, not too
You're
wise.
playing
That's not the
a
same.
fairy rogue? Is that what you said you were playing?
No, I'm playing a
Change
rogue Tabaxi.
tabaxi rogue.
Tabaxi rogue.
Nice choice.
Okay, I got you. I got you. All
Yeah,
right,
that should work well within the city, I think.
She's a cat burglar.
fine.
I'm
Yeah,
also small. My size is small.
She's a cat burglar, but
Interesting.
she hasn't stolen many cats.
I am the cat. My character's a narcissist. She stole her own heart.
Alright, now I got my portrait to pop up.
Sounds
Okay,
like my.
there we
Never mind.
go.
Never mind. I'm not gonna go there. Be like, sounds like my wife.
Uh, so this is a combination therapy session and character
Right.
You know
building.
what, guys, hear me out. I want y'all to think my cat is just an ordinary cat the whole campaign.
So you're saying your character's going around naked so people think it's a cat?
Aren't
Yeah.
all cats this big?
Yep. She's gonna be armorless.
That is one big cat.
Must
No,
be a
it's small.
Mancoon.
Oh, it's small. Like they can be small.
Yeah,
They
but
can be the
that's
size of a
still
cat.
big.
Yeah, that's still like three
They
feet
they
tall.
can't be domestic cat
A
size,
house
can
cat
they?
is tiny.
No.
That's more. You know what? Hear me out. There's big cats in real life that are that big. You know, what's that big chunky cat that like?
Yeah,
They're like
what
the
is it
size
called?
of
my
like a
buddy had
bobcat,
one.
maybe bigger.
His name, the cat was
No.
named Sir Richard, and
Yeah.
it was probably about the size of a miniature poodle.
Oh.
Oh no,
The
I got a
breed of
cat.
cats
I got a
big.
cat here that's
Oh.
pretty freaking big.
Serval cats get really big.
She'll wear armor, but she'll act like a cat, so you'll always wonder. She's not gonna talk to y'all. She doesn't talk. She uses her natural charisma to like do the Puss in Boots eyes.
Ah, okay, I got you. Got a hat with a feather in it and such.
Yeah. Puss like she has a cloak and everything, you know, and a little armor, you know, a little rapier. She's Puss in Boots.
I had this all set up.
And I am a dragonborn who's a cleric of Bahamut. So I was kicked
And how
out.
tall are you? roughly?
Like me, 7
Yeah.
foot something.
Oh, dude, you're almost twice as tall as me.
And I was kicked out of my clan because I'm a worshiper of Bahamut. I was kicked out at a young age and raised by dwarfs.
Platinum dragon.
Yeah,
Platinum
Dragon
Dragon,
God.
who is
Big, important dragon.
the father of all dragons.
Okay.
Like the opposite of Tiamat, in a
Yeah,
sense.
the opposite of
Yeah.
Tiamat.
Yeah.
The brother to Tiamat, actually.
That is why you should worship Bastet. She would have, you know, worship the ground upon which the cat god walks. That's gonna. Bless you.
But I was raised by the dwarf clan, the Stonehammers, instead. So
Oh, I've heard of them.
Does Bastet exist in this campaign?
so I'm a
In Forgotten Realms,
god- the-
but
the-
Bastet does exist. Yep.
I'm a
Okay.
metal
Can we-
smith. I'm a guild master.
I could use some employment. I can use tools.
What's his preferred metal to work with?
Silver. I'm a silver dragon.
Silver?
Dragonborn, silver dragonborn.
Ooh, silver dragonborn.
Silver Dragonborn, well, likes to work with silver.
That's what,
Yep.
cold breath that he gets?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah,
Rich,
actually,
you're playing
silver work.
what?
What?
A drow.
What are you playing
I,
now?
I, I'm playing a drow ranger.
Yeah, yeah. Tell
Laja
us a little bit
Susar.
about.
Well, she was born as a young drow, and she came to understand that her family and her community were to guard the entrance to the Underdark from the overworld. And so she developed skills of akin to that of a ranger, where go out and keep guard of things and keep things and protect things. Recently, well, within the last, I don't know, a couple months at least, she had to she decided to leave the Underdark and head for civilization because her auntie said, who was a soothsayer, told her that she would probably be conscripted by the houses of Menzo Baranzan to work within their little political family wars. So she packed up her bags and one day she went and did a far patrol and just kept going. Her family knows that she's gone and where she's gone and wishes her the best in the forests and the hideous world of the deep water city. So she has come into there, and I think we were thinking about having her possibly be a tavern bouncer, but right now she's doing enough to keep herself employed and keep herself out of trouble, but she bears no love for you know the the government and the cities. She's learned to distrust all forms of ruling type of things, trusting far more to the adventuring type and those who are of lower birth. Because if those people are going to stab you in the back, at least they'll do it to your face.
Question.
Yeah,
Two questions. Um,
yeah,
First, what is her weekly spending like allotment going to be? You know how they've got that listed in the player's handbook, and that might be important in a city-based campaign. Think about that. But more importantly, would you be opposed to just getting to the city and looking for work? Um,
sure.
okay, because I'm not sure yet if I want everyone to be established in the city or just coming in. I think some people might be coming in. I might have some people established. I'm
Would
not
you?
perfectly certain how I'm going to move. You know, maneuver the party together. Plotting. See, I'm making a
Um.
little crazy sign in my head. Yeah, that's because I'm going there. No, I'm
What
just
if I was a tavern cat? "Quote unquote" tavern cat.
so the drunk at the end of the bar.
No, a
No,
tavern
that's
cat.
me.
No, I kill the mice like for place at the hearth. You know.
Maybe like you did that as a child, but you're like, you know, of adventuring age at this point. You got to keep that in mind. You,
Yeah,
you
I, I,
wait.
I am. I live with my mom and I got a job being a tavern cat. They get the mice killed free. I don't really have a concept of money, and all I do is sleep in front of the
So
fireplace.
my question is, does your character eat raw mice? Will you catch a mouse or a rat and just eat it? Was that
Yeah,
some part of what your character is going to be?
yeah.
All right,
There's
Yeah, that's
nothing
cheap
stopping
food.
it. Like, so you raw meat, so you cooked meat. She's a cat. What's stopping her? Nothing.
okay. I heard
I
something
don't
about
know
a.
diseases and bacteria, but other than that, nothing. Yeah,
Well, to be honest, that is fair. But if she grew up doing that, she's not gonna get sick from doing
Oh
that.
my goodness.
probably not.
Oh, all right. So great.
Do you have a second question? Oh, you did answer a second question. Yeah, I would just backing up. She's her background is Outlander, so she's being a ranger type. She's used to living on what she can pull together out of that. So she's used to a frugal life. She's her weekly expenditures. Understanding a city, it's going to be always more, but it would be on the low low end of what she'd need to subsist. She doesn't need that fine type of thing. So I can look up and see what that is. It would probably be, you know, a step above absolutely poor. But she's willing to but she's good sword arm. She's a good archer. She's willing to work, and so from that standpoint, that would be so she probably would look to find a job, that, and that type of thing. So
And
hopefully
then,
there would be some of those in Waterdeep.
yeah. So what do you got put together for us? A dwarven monk?
Yes, I'm a Dwarven monk, Ulrich Stonefist. Um, so originally, my family,
All the stone.
generations ago, were part of the Iron Clan Iron Star, who lived on the spine of the world. Um,
Ooh,
and about 800 years ago, orcs overran the kingdom and it was abandoned. And ever since then, the families have kind of spread out and hidden their names because they were known for using dark steel alloy to make weapons. And I carry two dark steel bracers. They don't like affect any of my stats or anything. They have the symbol of my clan on it that I have gotten generation over generation. And after I wanted to, as a young 30-year-old dwarf, wanted to go to learn sorcery. And after my sixth try in year one, they asked me to kindly not return. And I now drink my nights away in the taverns and participate in tavern brawl fights to make money to keep up my habits. And I have now practiced the way of the fist.
So you're going with a monk, and then eventually you got to pick a type of monk. And I'm assuming we're on where this is leading. But go ahead and say it. Where are you going with this character?
He's going to be a drunken master monk.
So does that include anything like brewing
There is
or
something
or
weird going on with your interface here, Joe. Yeah, because, okay, so rapier, longsword, or any simple weapon, right?
yeah.
And I click on it, and rapier and longsword don't even appear.
Huh?
Oh, it's
Where are
rapier
you at?
or longsword and any simple weapon. Maybe I just got to, I'll just add it later. It doesn't matter, but it's just weird.
I don't know. It's weird. Like you guys all disappear out of
Oh,
it.
yeah, Diplomat's Pack or Entertainer's Pack. Choose studded leather or scale mail. What? It's so
Mhm.
weird. So strange.
To answer your question, I do want to get into brewing. I know once I actually get my subclass, I get proficiency in brewing supplies. Gonna make the
Mhm.
Stone Fist brew.
Yeah, I've had some of that before.
it's like getting
Yeah,
hit
we
in the
get that
face
down.
with a stone fist.
We get that some of that down in the Stolen Hammer clan.
Oh well, oh well.
Something is messed up.
We got a couple stoners already.
Hey, I like rocks. If you find some bits of rocks in the bottom of the bottle, that's normal. I
Oh
promise.
yeah, oh yeah, I'm sure.
It adds flavor, a little texture.
Oh yeah, drunken dwarven monk. You're gonna be a brewmaster, a drunken master. What kind of range are you planning on going eventually, Rich?
Gloomstalker.
Yeah.
Dritz.
We kicked that around a lot, like last session. Thought that might reasonably be useful within the city. So
Yeah. We did sit around 2 weeks ago and kind of talk about what we were gonna do with the. We hadn't decided on a module, anything. Um, we decided on Dragon Heist, and started kicking around ideas for characters. Um, oh, yeah, and then you was gonna throw up a forge, right, John, or something at some
Uh,
point. The idea with your character, you want to establish your own forge.
yeah, I figured that with my dad being my dwarven father being one of the diplomats and traveling merchants, artisan merchant, that I'm used to working in the clan on the forge and on the traveling forge, so I can try to build a forge in the city. That's either portable or try to set up a forge in the city.
Okay. Okay.
Am I missing something? Are oh, okay, never mind. I am missing
I don't
something.
know, Brian. I
I
think you missed a lot of things. But without more information, I can't tell you if you're missing this particular thing or not.
We kind of always
what,
treat you
what,
as missing, Brian.
what are you
It's
trying to say?
Sometimes you're a little out there, but I blame that on me having the brain half the time.
Shoot, that's funny stuff.
So, because the other half of the time when you're not out there, I'm out there. So
We have the Tabaxi Rogue, who's really going to basically be a house cat for all intents and purposes. So what you're saying is you want to play the smallest possible Tabaxi you are allowed to play by the rules of the game. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well,
You're always
I
walking on
don't
all
know.
fours, and we think you're a house cat
Yep.
or a big
I don't.
house
I
cat.
don't. I won't speak unless it's an absolute emergency, and everybody's gonna think you're insane.
No, God.
Like the cat doesn't speak, and you're just gonna be gaslit and expect it, and
You do understand though that Tabaxi are fairly enough common sight in the city that most people would just realize that you're just a Tabaxi. I might assume you're going to be
but
all black.
huh?
I might assume you're going to be all black,
oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Full black with like white
Thank you.
paws.
white
Kitty
paws.
Softpaws.
I'm gonna name.
Um,
I'm gonna name her Socks.
Sucks.
Fox.
Socks.
Okay.
Socks the tabox.
You see,
Look,
she
does
got little
everyone
white
agree to
socks.
pretend that like I'm a cat no matter what the DM says?
You see, she got little white socks on her feet. I think
Part
her
of
name should be
that is
Socks.
you're pretending to be a cat. You can't wear no armor. You can't wear no clothes. You can't wear no.
No, but look, Puss in Boots wears armor, and he's a cat.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but nobody thinks
He has
Puss in
a
Boots is a
cat.
regular cat.
Look, I'm
He
not
has
saying
a
that y'all
hat,
act. I'm not. I'm just saying everybody in the party, oh, no matter what, just believes my character's a cat for no real reason. It's a giggles.
I think my character could very well.
Oh my goodness.
Pardon me.
It's just for comedic
oh,
value.
I understand.
I will say that you're
Pardon.
small enough that the first time everyone meets you, they do accidentally mistake you for a cat instead of a tabaxi. They're like shocked, or maybe they think you're a child, like a tabaxi kitten instead of, you know. But yeah, I don't know
I'm
about
saying the NPCs could think whatever they want. What I'm saying is, if they think it'd be funny, it's like, oh, that's a cute tabaxi child. And I was like, no, that's a cat.
Oh, we'll see
Are
what
you
happens.
talking about Socks? Socks is our mascot. She is our companion cat. Oh, I think she is more intelligent than you think. Look at how her eyes glow when we talk to her. I
This
see real
character has a
intelligence
mess
there.
to figure
I
out.
believe she's the most intelligent normal cat that I've ever seen.
That
And
makes
I
you
meow
hungry.
and start rubbing against your leg.
I'll be like,
That's what my
See,
character's gonna be.
See,
makes
it's
me
a
super
cat.
hungry.
All right.
I'm not saying that they wouldn't know, but they're just ignoring that fact. It's a cat.
Get my good mic up here.
I you know I think my
All right.
character could do that.
So
Hasn't
we
seen a whole lot of cats in the Underdark.
still got one member who
Yes,
wants
sir.
to talk about
Yes,
what
sir.
they're going to be. That's Mr. Brian himself there.
Hey, Brian.
I have to mess with the character mancer and do it all over again because it keeps messing up on me, and I don't know why. But
Shit.
I had to remake mine like twice. It was bugging out for a second as well.
like it's giving me scale mail and studded leather in place of a diplomat's pack or explorer's pack.
I gotta look at mine and see if that's what it did to me.
I just did what Joe said, and I just opted out of the character mancer and
I'm just
stuck
redoing it. I just
I,
launching it again.
I put it in per the player's handbook. So
Guys, hear me out. Her name could be Mittens, and you can call her Murder Mittens. Like her nickname. That's not gonna be her actual Tabaxi
No,
given name,
no,
but
I'm a Dragonborn. You know what I'm calling her?
what?
That damn dirty socks.
Oh, God.
Okay, here we go. This might work, I hope. Damn dirty socks.
Dragons or just lords' cats? You tell me if you didn't give a cat
So I'm
a fire
creating.
breath and wings,
So
it
I'm
would have been trying
creating.
to take over the world.
Sorry, I didn't mean to try to cut you off there. Sorry.
That's fine.
Where am I at?
Okay, that worked.
We did.
So,
Human. Where are you at?
human?
Yeah. So I'm a human who is a noble. That lives in the Roaring Horn Villa in Waterdeep. Sort of. He doesn't like to stay there because that's where his parents live, but he basically lives with his parents. And he's a bard who's taken a vow of celibacy. Um, he basically just wants to rebel against his family, and his family hate that he's a bard because they're nobles. It's far beneath a noble to just be a bard. It's far too little. Your exploits should be you know grandiose at least. And so yeah, so he's decided to make his name for himself being a bard. By day, he drives a dray, which is like essentially the Waterdeep equivalent of the city bus. Um, his parents wanted him to get a job and something befitting of a noble, and he didn't want to, so he suggested being a carriage driver, and his parents were appalled, thinking, "Oh gosh, our friends will see you if they're riding in carriages. Oh no, no, that just won't do." And so he decided to be a city bus driver, so none of their friends will see him. And then by
So by
night,
day, driving the bus, by night.
by night he entertains at the local inns when he can, and tap houses as a bard, as a singer, storyteller.
Well, so
So my question is it the same tavern or like bar that my character's at?
well,
Could be
look,
eventually. That's up to Joe, but
you got to understand some things, okay? I've asked some very specific questions. I don't want to give very specific things away, but there's going to be like ample opportunities. Like it would be easy to put the tabaxi and the dwarf in the same spot, right? You know what I mean?
Hmm.
They just be where they're at, right? And then we got the Dragonborns coming from out of town with our other missing player, Kiro, who is the sorcerer, some kind of sorcerer. I don't remember exactly what. Um, but so I can just have them end up having met on the road into town. Gets us in there. We got Rich's character, who is going to be coming to the town looking for a job. And then I have Brian's character, who's going to be, well, driving the dray.
yeah. So I have a good chance to meet all of you at some point, probably, if you ride the city bus.
Right,
It
and
would
there's a
actually be
good.
pretty smart if like he was the person who brought them that specific tavern that my character and the dwarf are at. So it actually would link up really well if he's being a
And
taxi service.
there's a chance that I know the other dwarf because there's a chance that the two stone clans are
Yeah.
familiar with each
You
other.
two stone people.
Yeah,
Rent's
so,
cheap
like,
at this inn. I'm like a
Works. And then like
bouncer
this,
as well.
and then like my cat just really likes the dwarf because the dwarf gives really good pets. So it's just all you see when you walk in is this cat, like like all over him, like laying across his lap, getting belly rubs.
Doing that.
No, I've processed this, and if he's willing to play along, the dwarf, that's his drunk delusion that the tabaxi is a cat.
Yeah.
Ah,
I
no.
can
Everyone
believe that.
else sees the tabaxi for his tabaxi. The dude is like, "What? It's a cat, dude. What are you talking about?
This is the nicest cat I've ever seen. Look at it.
What do you think? Are you down for that?"
I'm
Yeah,
down.
that works.
I like it. That's great. Yeah, yeah.
No,
No,
no. If y'all wanna play into the dwarf delusions, I'm all for it.
Of
I'm gonna
course
try to
I
convince
will.
the whole party that she's
Yeah,
cat.
and you know
If
what
I go
happened
in
is,
from the other clan, I definitely will.
and,
You know.
and so if
Cats.
I get approached with that idea, I'm gonna be like, I don't know, but I think my parents would hate it, so I'm in. You know.
Exactly.
And well, that's how my cat was raised as a house. Because the Tabaxos can be raised as they can be house pets. So she's a house pet, basically. So technically, it's perfectly normal.
It's okay with you, DM. I could also be like a part-time bouncer at this inn.
Well, I don't really want to have two
I don't know if they
people
want you as
both
a
going
bouncer.
after
You're the
that
best customer.
That's
bouncer.
fair. That's fair.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Why take away the best customer? Man.
You know what? What if the inn, instead of like my person passing, what if the inn is a giant zoo?
But of course, I could always just have you be the bouncer,
It's run by an
and then
old
you're
lady.
drunk all the time. So they fire you, and then they hire Rich. That's how you guys meet. He takes your job.
There
You
go.
took my job.
Did you hear what Pixels said?
No.
She said, what if the inn is a giant shoe? And I said, and it's run by an old lady.
And it's cats all over, and I blend in with the normal cats. This huge cat
Shit.
just blends in normally.
Oh lord.
This is wrong.
It's a cat bar.
Oh.
It's a cat. It's a cat house.
Name of the inn, the cat
They
house.
they serve the best ale in town. Cat hair included.
I can see Joe's wheels turning right now. He's like, oh yes, you are all doomed.
All right.
I'm gonna have so
I
much
know.
fun with this.
We're all gonna die.
Oh, well, that's
Look,
besides.
Sorry
we
to that.
all need a home base. The crazy cat lady would be like, wouldn't even notice.
I don't know. I think she would notice a 7-foot dragonborn.
She might.
Right.
That's just blind.
Whatever Daniel's playing, sorcerer that sparks electricity from his ears or something.
Yeah, right.
Oh, but if it would definitely sounds amazing.
I'm interested to see this character.
Is that normal? Are you okay?
I've only seen a couple of Daniel's characters.
Oh, I'm also my bard is also well, something you guys wouldn't know, so it'd be metagaming. But as you guys wouldn't know, my bard is also somewhat of a pacifist.
That's okay. My character is not. She acts cute and innocent. She will literally act adorable as fuck to get you to get coming close and then she'll maul your face.
She's
It's like a normal cat.
she's just waiting. She's just waiting to knock your mug of ale off the counter. I see.
Yeah.
No, she only does that. She only does that if you don't pet her. She'll stare at you in the eyes and demand pets. You know how cats do. If you don't pet her, then she'll hop on the counter, stare you in the eyes, and slowly push it off. She'll
God.
stare you in the eyes.
So
And if you say
So-
no, she'll just go and fling it.
The dwarf flicking the cat in the ear on the
So
nose every
so
time
my
he gets
all,
a fastest
my
move.
personality traits fit like perfect for what I was going for. So I did the I don't like to get my hands dirty, and I won't be caught dead in unsuitable accommodations. I
So
take
you are a noble.
yeah yeah.
You are a noble at heart.
I take great pains to always look my best and follow the latest fashions. But independence. I must prove that I can handle myself without the coddling of my family. But I get homesick, so I want to stay near home. I don't want to leave my parents' house.
I have a question. Are you as a dragonborn?
Dragonborn?
What?
Yes.
Dragonborn, yeah. Are you cold-blooded or warm-blooded?
They're warm-blooded, aren't they?
There.
Yes. Yes, I
So
am.
what you're saying is, as the tallest person in the party, the cats can be really interested in trying to get on your head.
Yes,
Oh lord.
that's okay.
Because they
I don't
always
mind.
have to have
As long
a
as it's on my, as long as it's on my shoulders and not on actually top of my head, I'm good.
Maybe if she's trying to get a higher vantage point, So use it as a boost.
He might have
I don't like
spikes or
people
something on his
running.
head.
I expect that. I have a character that's a Minotaur Warborn that Rich's fox tries to get up on his head all the time.
That is true.
Like
Spite.
every time she tries to like try and go completely in the head, you just like you pick her up. You're like, no.
Okay, now it's working.
I have a Kindra bard that always gets in arguments with shopkeepers, and the party will just pick me up by my shirt and drag me away. I'm just like,
You know what? My character is definitely gonna like be like approach random strangers to get their affection. Not like completely random. Like if we're like talking to someone, it'll definitely walk up to a stranger and start twining between their legs, trying to get their attention. Completely normal cat behavior until they trip.
So for a city thing, we're not going to have a lot of people with low profile.
Yeah,
My
no.
character is
Sounds.
very low profile. It's a cat. People ignore
It's a
cats. And
cat that's gonna get in everybody's lap, crawl up in their hair, steal their milk, knock mugs
no,
over.
no, no. The only person she's gonna get climb on the shoulder is the tallest person in the party because she trusts them. No. So what?
The other
uses
thing
her
is,
deception
it's good
skills.
vantage point. You can jump
Well,
off my
hold on,
shoulders.
hold on. I remember what Daniel said he's playing. Wasn't he playing a
think he's-
changeling? So he'll always be able to blend in no matter
Yeah.
what.
Right?
Yep, Daniel's playing a changeling.
I think it's
And-
yeah, but he's
and-
also a sorcerer, right? So
And
Yeah.
my
sorcerer.
cat being affectionate lowers
I've-
their guard.
I've
If
made
we
a
get into
token.
combat with them, I can just attack their ankles.
Who would like me to email or put the token in? Do you want me to just put the token in the regular chat or in somebody's inbox, or what do you want me to do?
You
Yeah.
can put it in the regular
Regular
Saturday
chat.
7 p.m. EST. By the way,
Chat.
the name of that will change to In Deep and Waterdeep
Yep, I figured.
once we get to move
You
on
guys are gonna yourselves in so much trouble. I can see it already. Town guards are gonna frigging love you. I can't
Yes,
wait.
they
I'm
will.
gonna have to invent like 5 or
Everybody's gonna love my character.
They will know us on a first name basis.
yeah.
They won't know
Just-
my actual name. Nobody will know my actual name was actually going to be my tabaxi name is Night Stalker, but everybody either calls me Socks or Mittens. There's no in between. They don't know my actual name because I don't actually talk to people.
Dirty socks.
Well, you shouldn't have told us what your actual name was then.
You
if
don't
asked
know
to
it.
Forget it.
No, this isn't an actual game yet. I'm just
Yeah.
letting y'all know.
Okay. Okay, soft pause.
Everybody just has a different name for me, and y'all can never agree on what it is.
Dirty socks.
I answer to all of them.
and the bard constantly talks to the monk, and they have deep philosophical conversation about the name Socks and Mittens. Like, do they have either? Because they're all feet. So is it all socks or are they all paws?
Is
So
it
they're
both?
all mittens.
Is it
And I'm just saying they're like getting pets from like both of y'all at once, and I'm just like limp as a noodle, just like not cosmatos, you know. That's my character in a nutshell. It's a cat, an affectionate cat. Too affectionate. It does not understand the concept of stranger danger. That's why her wisdom score is so low.
No, we're
God.
starting at first level, correct?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Now let's talk about that because the last time I DM'd for an action surge party, I asked in the beginning. I said, "You want to be, milestone, or you want experience points?" And they voted for milestone. But myself personally, I know what kind of unexpected things can occur in a campaign, like a party member drop and a new one join, and instead of just finding some way in, I happen to, decide anyone who joins is going to have being attacked by bugbears. Well,
Right? A whole
there's a lot of
party of them.
encounters you might go through and not gain a level if the story doesn't say it's time for you to gain a level. I would suggest that you guys vote and go with experience points.
Experience.
Myself personally, because I like to throw shit in whenever I want.
Yeah, we can do that.
Is it
You wanna
shared
do a
experience, or
Show of hands.
would it be
I'll
like
do it.
shared experience, or is it like whoever gets the final hit sort of deal?
I like shared experience myself.
Shared
Yeah,
experience.
me too.
Okay.
So you don't get people trying to hog the last hit.
Yeah.
I
mean,
knock you out of the way with my one hand so that I can kill the squirrel, the vampire squirrel.
Monty Python's Vampire Squirrel. Kills
Yeah,
us all.
I
So
like to. I
show
like to.
show of show of hands who wants experience points. Okay,
I'm raising my hand. You can't
I
see me,
think you
but I'm
already know my
raising it.
answer.
John, did you
Yeah,
you want to do?
experience definitely.
Okay.
Okay, all
One
right.
My
So
hand's
experience.
raised.
so
All right.
Brian, no matter what you want, it's
Yeah, I think
moot.
you guys already know my answer, anyways, or Joe does probably.
Yeah.
I,
We've
if
had
it was
this
up to me,
conversation.
if Joe wasn't the DM, I wouldn't allow milestoning.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know Brian's because
I've tried it and it's not as fun. Like you go through this difficult battle. It's like, no, you haven't leveled yet.
I just
I even got you have a sort of
well,
reward. I was like,
I
bro.
just like that even though it's fake imaginary points, I feel like I'm getting a little something after every so often. You know, like just a little
Yeah.
something. You know, like a little
right.
reward to lean toward. Lure me.
And
It's
the
a
problem
breadcrumb to lure me into that next, level. You know.
and the problem with milestoning is if you're doing it in a pre-made adventure, if you're doing random encounters, the
True.
milestoning doesn't account for the
For
random
random encounters,
encounters.
yeah. And depending how the dice roll, you could have a bunch of random encounters or none.
Right, exactly.
True.
Yeah, yeah. I do have a DM guy who he does that, but he has built a huge world, and so it's very well structured. So it does work
Yeah,
in that instance, but yeah, there are a lot of
I think
drawbacks,
it also
especially if you're
works
trying to
better.
run.
I think it also works better as an in-person type of thing too, if you can do
So
it
I
in
have a
Yeah.
person.
question, Isaac.
Hmm?
Is my character dressed itself, or is it just one of your character's weird enjoyments where it dresses my cat up like a human, and that's the lore behind my armor?
Probably dress yourself.
I'm just saying, some dog
you're
parents dress
you're a
their
grown cat.
You guys,
cat.
are what height are you guys? I know the Dragonborn said he was 7 foot something, right, or something like
I'm
that.
7 foot.
Uh,
I'm
Seven
just
Foot
as
even.
small as the tabaxi can be. I'm not sure how small that is, though.
Yeah, I'll tell you one
How
second.
small is it? Like 3 feet?
I'm slightly smaller than the average dwarf, and I am 3'10".
Smaller
You
than
know,
the
normally
average
they're
dwarf.
like 4 feet,
Okay.
give or take.
All right, and Rich.
1.8 meters.
Oh gosh, you gonna make me do conversion? Almost 6 foot.
No, a little under 6 foot
Yeah,
because drow are. I'm normal height for a drow, which is,
So you're like
I'm
five
actually kind
nine,
of high for a drow. So it's, yeah, I'd like that.
5'9",
I'll,
five
And
I'll
ten.
just
about
round up to 4 feet.
5'9", I don't know, 160 or something like that.
Gotcha.
So kind of slightly smaller than probably what your character is,
Yeah.
but not. But yeah, I'm medium sized as far as that's concerned.
So you are a maximum height of uh 4 foot,
What's the minimum height?
generally speaking. Hang on, I'm gonna find out real quick. For Tabaxi.
Yeah, I know everyone who I know plays a tall tabaxi, but so
Right.
be a
Okay.
7 foot. Yeah, 7 foot black cat.
Holy crap!
Well, wait a minute,
I got
isn't
a 6 foot.
Brian?
I got a 6 foot cat. He's got he's what are they the tabby or
Rakasta?
whatever. He's stripped gray with black stripes. He's got
uh,
green eyes.
Are we doing piety, Joe?
so the shortest you could be actually as a Tabaxi is 4 feet, 4 foot 12 inches. So 5 feet basically. Well, no, the base height is 4 foot 10. It says so. Yeah, so 4 foot 10.
Standing, right?
So the shortest you could be is about 4 foot 10, but that's lengthwise. So you're like would be about the size of a
But
serval cat.
I
What?
will allow you to roll a single 12-sided die and subtract that from your height due to a rare form of kittenism.
Oh, wait, really? A 12-sided
Yeah,
die?
Yeah, why not?
you got to roll a 12-sider in the roll 20.
He said it. Hold him to
Sweet.
it.
So wait, you said a 12 or the 12
Yeah,
a
roll a
D12?
D12.
Or,
Yep.
I think
Roll a
it's
d12.
force roll
Do you know how to do
1d12.
that on roll 20?
I'm
There you
trying
go.
to. I think.
Oh, that
Yes,
was
you
me
did.
rolling. I was messing with it. Sorry.
Yeah.
That was me.
/R space 1d12. That's how. Yeah. Just like that.
Or slash 1d20. Wait, what?
Or
Wait, what did you say?
1d12.
1d12.
No. Slash
Like
1d12.
yeah, no.
Right?
/R. You gotta do /R
Slash
for
R.
roll,
And then
and then
1d20.
space 1d12.
Oh,
1d12.
like that?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh. Oh no.
Oh, that's sad.
She had a
Can we
one.
roll?
Yeah,
Can we roll?
she rolled a 1.
Can we roll?
Uh,
Please? Can we roll? Can I?
I don't know. I think
sure,
it
I'll let you
would
have
be
one
fun.
more shot at the roll.
Okay.
Okay, I get one more shot at re-rolling, you said?
How about I roll it?
Okay. 9!
A 9. There you go. That's
Okay.
better.
So you're 4'1".
She's
4'1".
All right.
1 inch taller than me.
Like, you lift me up, like, you pick me up, like, you know, like that. Like, oh, wait, you pick me up, like, hold on.
Let's see.
Pick me up like this. You pick me up like that, and I'm just like, this, you're the size of you. It's like, this is one big cat. That's funny.
All right. Coming up with plans. Let's get coming up with a plan. I'm gonna bring. I've been taking notes. See, there's notes. You can't read them. My handwriting's really bad, and I'll barely be able to interpret it, but I'll get the gist of it. I'm working on some ideas here. I've got a different start to the adventure kind of forming in my head, which might prove to be somewhat interesting, and I got to deal with.
Remember, I don't speak, but that doesn't mean I can't.
That's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna bring. I'm gonna bring. Yep. I got that. I got that plan.
Yeah, so you'd be as tall as like a like a small serval cat or something like that, because if you think about it, 4 feet's about the size of a decently height 6-year-old, 5 6-year-old. So you're not very big at all.
I'm 120.
You got
Especially because I
that
walk
rare.
on all
It's
fours.
because of that rare form of tabaxiism. Tabaxi kittenism, or whatever the thing Joe said.
I even have like the large paws. You know, I look like a kitten, a tabaxi kitten. Perfect.
There we go. I think my guy's all set. It's still stuck on building your character, but I think if I close it, maybe refresh. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. We're gonna be
I had a refresh for my.
lacking some hit points on first level. Okay. I think my guy's all set too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not run right into combat all the time.
Yeah. Well, we're in the city, thank goodness. All right.
So,
oh, what was I gonna ask? I was asking. Are we doing piety, Joe?
piety. What would we be doing piety for?
A what?
Brian does piety. Let me tell you how many piety points I have.
Oh,
I know we don't get a lot.
0. Okay.
I got like 3.
I
Well, you
remember
can-
getting told what piety was for like 2 years ago. I
And
was
you-
like, oh, that's cool. Yeah.
and you only get so many points over 20 levels, so you can
I
only
know,
get,
I
You
know.
can only get 25 points, I think, over 20 levels.
I know. I'm just saying. I was asking. I'm a cleric.
Piety.
so-
I don't know. I'll have to
Yeah,
think
if
about
you're
that.
if you're a cleric, you need to ask how pious do I have to be? You know.
Well, no, I'm asking. 'cause
What do
I am
you're a
cleric.
cleric of Bahamut?
Yeah.
Bahamut.
Hmm.
Oh my
I don't know, I'll
gosh,
have to
you
look
didn't
into
save any of
piety
my
points.
personality traits. You bastard. Oh well, I'll just put them back in there. Cut paste.
the cat too prays, but for salmon and head pats.
I had a
I
bear
don't know.
that
Do they have
was
salmon?
a animal companion that a barbarian fighter type character got because it was bound to the axe. Whenever someone bound to this axe,
It works out
like
good for
two of them.
my character
They
or my Doryu character because he's a paladin of Tempest. His piety is that whenever he kills somebody, he gets an inspiration back. He gets his inspiration back. So
Whoa.
I mean, so he uses a really good weapon and he kills people all the time. He's like, kill, use my inspiration. If I don't hit, kill, got it back.
Yeah, that's one way to do piety. I've got a cleric who has enough piety in a different campaign that what it does is on this, he's a he's a war cleric, and on his second attack that you get as a bonus action you can have as a war cleric, um, he gets to roll an extra 1d4 for the damage on his second attack when he uses that, and he gets a couple of those per long rest. So
Gen-
that's nice.
Generally, it
Nice.
depends on who your deity is, on what
On your
you
deity,
get for
yeah.
the bonus of having good piety or whatever.
Right. I mean, so
Yeah.
I mean, it works good for him, and it's like I said, it's
Mhm.
only like a 3 piety or whatever, but getting that inspiration back every time you kill somebody,
Yeah,
I use it all the time.
3 piety is devotee, 5 piety I think is the next one, and then 10, and then
Yeah. Yeah.
or no, maybe
I have
it's
to look into
3, 10. I don't remember. But Mythic Odysseys of Theros has a good thing, and then I have a book if you need it, Joe. It's called Gods of Faerun. That's on the DM's Guild. I can give you the link to that, and then that has all piety for Faerunian gods.
Okay. Gotcha.
I was just going through checking on my checking the things on the thing on what to click to have on my character sheet, like the global modifiers. So I was just wondering to check it or not. That's all.
Are you going to be blessing us?
Yes, I did take bless as one of my cantrips.
Look at that. How friendly is that? What a friendly guy. He's gonna bless you.
Gesundheit.
My character is going to bless the enemies with her claws in their back. All you see is like a cat go.
I just kind of feel like it's gonna remind me of, you remember that old I think it was a Bugs Bunny cartoon, but it was a cat that would claw into the back of that big bulldog.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, the little kitten.
The little kitten that would go, yeah, that would like make its nest in the back of the bulldog's back, like.
I have identify for my first level spells: Searing Smite, Guiding Bolt, Healing Word, and Bless.
For my beginning spell, I have stab.
And I took light for my cantrips because I don't have dark vision. Spare the dying and toll the dead.
Sucks to suck. I can see up to 60 feet. And the dark vision, not that it matters. I ain't telling you what I see.
All right, something's not right here, I don't think.
Oh, come on now.
So
we gave you that nice bowl of cream.
So for all you people
you
that
can at least
it's not that she won't let y'all know. She just won't communicate it. So like her fur will stand up.
So
or something,
for all you people that
What if they can't see?
that can't see in the dark,
well, then
there will be light all the time because it's a cantrip and I can't see in the dark. Unless there's a darkness spell, we're gonna have light going. For all you sneaky people, you might want to stay away from me.
All right, hold on. What the heck is going on?
I don't know.
I'll just go in stealth, like while clinging to your back. You'll just feel me like start climbing on your back. All of a sudden, I slide down your back and like slink away.
You can stay hidden on my back. All 4 feet of you.
Really, like, you could wear me like a scarf.
Right, pretty much.
No, you're a rogue, so it'd be a stole.
Yeah. I can wear like a cape.
Yeah, and like, what if people actually thought I was a cape? That like, in combat, I use that to my advantage when I leap out of them. Like, so it's like roll a deception check to see if they actually think you're a cloak. It's like, okay.
She's just part of my cloak.
Oh my gosh! You know what? I'm just deleting this mother freaking thing.
That'd be funny. That'd be
I
hilarious.
can't
And all of a
delete it.
sudden,
I'm joking,
I launch
delete it.
myself at them.
don't have guidance on. I don't have bless on.
Okay, if everybody thinks she's a pet, she gets free cream. She hunts her own mice. She won't get thirsty. She can feed herself. Just go hunting for mice and be like, and then she walks up and this acts all cute, and then she gets a free cream. You know.
If you don't
What,
eat your
what
mints, you
background do
can't
you
have
plan on
anything.
taking with this cat?
I have Charlatan.
Charlatan.
That makes sense because she's a fake cat.
Yeah.
Yep.
What
What's
about
your
the
charisma?
dwarf? What background you got with this dwarf and monk?
I did Outlander, and it was like Exile.
Okay, okay, okay. And the
To answer your
dragonborn?
question,
I took Guild Artisan. Nah, yeah, I think Artisan. Yep, Guild membership.
Guild
I'm a
Artisan.
Guild
That
Artisan.
makes sense. Yeah, you're
I
a
And of
have
forge
course,
banger.
the ranger.
14 charisma, but I have
Outlander.
proficiency in persuasion, deception. Hold on, let me find this. Um, I have proficiency in persuasion, deception, performance. Yep. So I'm pretty good. I'll probably end up upping my charisma at some point. Maybe after I get my dexterity up, like by 1 point. Yep.
Rich went with Outlander too. Uh huh.
Yep.
Okay.
It
Brian,
just it
what
just makes
background?
sense.
Yeah,
Noble.
of course.
Noble.
Noble. Of course. Noble.
Of course.
So he'll take
Um,
no bull from you.
So you obviously as a noble know what my character is, but you're just going to go along with it apparently, is what you're saying.
Yep.
Great.
I'm
I love
saying,
it.
So
I'm saying, I'm
Miracle
saying,
Whip.
I'm saying if my
Who's the
parents would,
puppy?
if,
Oh, this is Toast.
I'm saying if my parents would hate it,
Hi,
I'm all
Toast.
in.
Use
Isaac,
the
do you want anything to
dashboard.
drink or eat? I'm about to grab myself a snack.
I'm good right now. Thank you, though.
Is your monk's name is going to be Toast? That's a little strange. Oh
This is
wait.
my familiar Toast.
That makes sense. He's a drunken master.
Yeah. Here's a toast. There you
Toast to the
Or-
Stonehammer or
or,
Stonefist clan.
go. Or skull in the Northern Lances.
Skull.
Sluncher.
I swear I heard the cat talk.
You're the only one she talks to.
Right?
And everyone else just thinks you're insane because they haven't heard her speak a word. And she only does it occasionally when you're at your drunkest to mess with you.
Yeah, I would just think that he was drunk. I mean, insane. Nah. I think all overlanders are insane to some degree.
And that's why she likes you, not just because you give her cream.
I thought bards got
Totally.
their college at first level. They don't.
Second.
No.
Oh, second level. Okay.
what
So
college
what are
do
you
go with?
going to be?
Speaking of colleges, sir.
What am I going with? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
It was College of Swords, I believe.
Yeah, I think that's what you said.
I'm a pacifist that's really good with swords.
Yep. So the idea is that his parents just kind of tried to get him in, like, stick him in all sorts of classes and stuff. So,
Yeah.
So he's
He
you know, just
forced him-
to find something
forced-
that he was good at and wanted to be passionate about or whatever. So they
forced
trained him in
into a bunch
everything.
of stuff.
Yep.
Well,
Forced
yeah,
him
I'm
into
expecting-
training a bunch of stuff, but he finally just decided he liked music. You know.
So, what are you gonna in a fight try to disarm your opponent and such and so forth? And
And
Or are you
avoid
in a
them
straight
altogether.
run?
Yes, I'm going to avoid them altogether, but I won't run. I will just kind of like, well, I will if I have to, I suppose.
So I have a thing called false identity, and my false identity is being a house cat. You've created a second identity, so I have papers.
You have cat papers.
Yeah.
It's a pedigree.
Established
A
acquaintances,
pedigree
so that
cat.
Pedigree.
people outside the party believe I'm actually a cat. And I have disguises that allow me to assume that persona, so I look like a cat. Sorry. Good thing I picked Charlatan now that I'm reading this.
Yeah, but at that point in time, you have to be pretty much naked, so or maybe wearing a cat vest.
Look, I am wearing a tie vest. That's my leather armor. My armor is literally leather, so it's just a vest.
You're a service cat.
I
Right?
meow at people. Yeah.
Oh goodness.
So
Don't
right
touch
now,
the cat.
I'm a cat who's dressed in human clothes,
Yeah.
but everybody thinks I'm just a cat dressed in human clothes. Not actually a tabaxi. Perfect. I love this. Look, my false identity has been made. Feline. I'm an actual cat.
You overlanders are so weird.
It's a cat. I mean, look at it.
My guy's flaw is by my words and actions I often bring shame to my family.
Nice.
Mine is I am enamored of ale, wine, and other intoxicants.
So I picked
Mine is I can't resist swindling people who are more powerful than me. That means I walk up to people who are rich and beg them for cream a lot. And I succeed.
So Joe, I actually for since we were playing in Waterdeep, I actually picked a house that is in Waterdeep, and it's got like some lore behind it. If you want
Okay.
to look up anything about the Roaring Horn people,
What?
it's Roaring Horn is here. Let me put it in the
The horny roar people?
yep Horny
Rory,
Roarers.
roaring
Roaring
people.
Horn, yeah. So my guy's name, he goes by Zaid Battleflare because that's his stage name.
Too long.
But his real name is Zadian Roaring Horn.
Hey, Horny Flare.
Call him Big Z.
Big Z.
Horny Flare.
So
Hey,
Where'd you
flaring,
put it?
flaring horn.
No
Come here.
way. In the chat.
My
So would
alignment is chaotic neutral. It's great.
yeah, of that I had no doubt. Um, so what's your axe, horny bard?
Flary Bard.
What's my axe?
What is your instrument of choice?
A lute.
Uh,
A lute.
Lute. Okay.
But I
Yeah,
can
that's-
play
that's-
the lute, the pan flute, and the drum.
Yeah, if you had something with
Yeah,
like a
hey,
strings on it, you know, with a cat, that'd probably be a terrible idea.
He does.
But I mean,
Wait.
as part of being an outlander, I choose a musical instrument, so I also play drums. So I'm gonna, as
can-
well as someone
we
who
can have
just
a-
kind of
We can
does
have
it
a drum
outlander. Yeah.
session.
And Monk's also an outlander, which then must mean he has an instrument too. Tell us,
Drum.
do you
Yep.
have an instrument?
I have a drum.
Drum circle time.
Drum circle,
Yeah.
drum circle.
So
That means
To
I have to buy a
establish-
drum though.
I'm a cat wearing human clothes with like a little backpack on its back, you know.
Yeah, 'cause you got to carry all your gear.
Yep. And you know what? I don't know why, but nobody suspects my cat because of my false identity.
I think I'm going to enforce encumbrance rules.
Oh, I knew you were
That's
gonna say
fine.
that.
That's fine. It says I can carry it.
I'm glad I threw 15 for strength, even though Dex is my high one.
I did. I'm not.
I have 10 for strength, so it's fine.
I mean,
Like I'm not
you
carrying
might be able
anything
to
heavy.
carry around hundreds of dollars or hundreds of coins with you at all times. And shit, you're gonna have some place to stash your loot and shit if you're gonna have large quantities of stuff, or you
We're
got to
in the
spend it
city,
as you
though.
get it. 'Cause
My cat is mysteriously conjures coins. Why does the cat even need coins? You know. like it's going hunting. All of a sudden, it's just like the cat slides a coin towards somebody's like.
You're more than
and
welcome
stares
to
at them.
donate your share of treasure to my NPCs. I have them throughout the city at convenient locations where you can just drop off your hard-earned coin.
Or to
Don't feel
or-
embarrassed. It's okay. We understand. And
or
we're
as a
here to help.
cleric or as a cleric of
No, hear me out,
Muhammad,
hear me out, guys.
I will
Guys.
make sure that Muhammad gets it.
Y'all love
Whatever.
my cat so much. You'll have like it's considered a full member of the party. It gets part of the loot.
And a fool and his money are soon
Well-
parted. So Zaid would be like, "Oh yes, as long as I'm gonna get it later, you can hold on to this. All this. It's way heavy for my pockets."
Well, isn't it? Aren't cats storage vessels for coin? you just stuff it right in the mouth, right? You store the coins in and make a
And then
shaker can.
you reach up the bottom to get them back out.
Yes,
You see the
and
cat
that
try looking at its fur and then it spits out a coin. It's like, that's what a character's gonna do. It's just like,
that's mine.
That's that one I shoved
You're
in
lucky. You're lucky
in
we
the
don't have
mouth.
a barbarian in our group because he might like when when he sees you spit out the coin, he might like think you're like Sonic the Hedgehog, and if he beats you, coins will just come out.
And if I eat the heart, then I can
then that,
spit coins out.
then that character pulls like a Looney Tunes stick and starts running across their body and making them hit themselves.
Okay, after a long,
We have
long time,
If
I
I
finally
eat the
got my.
heart, then I can spit coins out. Yes, I must eat the heart.
Not a barbarian though.
I know.
Cat uses Tabaxi uses charm. It's super effective.
Joe, just another little. I don't. Just a little tidbit on that. I'm in a. Laja will not be averse to, working for groups that would not be, would be not in support of the city government. I mean, she's not one for that. So if she would find something that would be, that would, that would be, kneecapping people or whatever, she would probably be okay with that.
The
So
cat won't tattle. It won't.
I
It can't.
don't.
Well, it can, but it won't.
I,
the
I
cat
may
will
not.
keep its
I
tail
may.
to itself.
I may not
Well, no,
be
no. If you give her some
so
cream,
okay
she
with
will
that.
gladly help you on your missions.
I think that we're going to actually. I'm pretty stealthy and you're pretty stealthy. So, I mean, we may end up doing some things together. Who knows?
And I'm fairly
If we
careful.
need to. Uh,
And since Muhammad's got
Great.
Look, even if I get caught, they're just gonna see a cat.
Hey Joe, will you delete the other Zaid battle flare thing there?
It's like, what is a cat doing in my bedroom?
The lower one or
Okay.
whatever. The one
Since
that's the one that
How
doesn't
did
the
it
one
get
that doesn't have
inside?
the one that doesn't have two names by it.
Oh,
Muhammad,
you're lucky to have the cat
The
in
one
your
that
bedroom.
doesn't have two
She
names
doesn't
by it?
Yeah,
like too
yep.
many folks. You
Okay,
are
it's on.
blessed.
Awesome.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
do I, did I
And then
get
it's
the right
turning
one?
around and looking at you like, what are you doing in my bedroom? Getting my
What do you-
cat.
That's right. You should. Oh, it's good luck, especially if you give her all of your jewelry.
I was gonna say,
She likes jewelry.
And I
since
set them meow and act all cute using my
Muhammad's
charm.
the
It's
god
like,
of justice and goodness, the person better have done something really bad if I'm being involved.
I'm lawful neutral, so we're on
My-
good terms.
my cat is chaotic neutral, so like if you like,
Yeah,
it doesn't really care either way as long as it's
Oh.
not too evil, or see like.
I'm
Okay.
taking that
gotta-
good.
I guess you gotta
No.
do all the token things there, Joe. I put the
John,
token in there, but you gotta do all the
No murdering of
vision or
children.
whatever
You will
and
probably
stuff.
be very displeased.
Hold on. Let Brian talk for a minute. I got to hear what he's saying. What was you saying, Brian?
I was saying you gotta do. I can't do any like the vision and stuff. I loaded my token in there. I just didn't. It don't have the token. Don't have any vision or whatever you need to. Anything that needs to, whatever like that, like hit points.
Right.
You know.
And I
none
went
of-
as far as I could go is putting them in the chat. That's
Yeah,
about
yeah.
all my abilities.
wait. Is that your token, John? Right there?
I put a little guy on down.
Oh, that's the
there.
monk. Okay, that's monk. Did you
Nope.
put that one? Did you put that monk into the Saturday 7 p.m. chat? The picture.
Oh, I did not. Let me.
What we got there?
And John, you did, right? Oh,
Yes.
I was just gonna go blank for a second there. Okay, awesome.
What do you want me to do to this token?
Well, I don't have the ability to do the hit points,
Vision.
armor class, vision, that kind of stuff.
Any of that stuff.
John, I don't see where you put your thing. Did
the
you put it
chat?
in here in this
In
chat?
Discord chat?
Nope, it's not there.
No,
It's not
in the
neither.
Saturday
It's not neither.
PM.
Nope, it's not in neither.
Oh, son of a. Could have swore I put it. It is. It's right there on my screen.
It's right there on your screen.
In
Did
the
you hit-
Saturday 7
Did you hit enter?
Guys, I found it. I
Oh.
found the perfect picture. Oh wait.
It's
Enter?
amazing.
No,
You have it at-
It's amazing
did
what happens
not.
when you hit enter.
No, it's got a stupid trash can by it still. Why is
Look,
it?
guys, I found the
Yeah, that
perfect
means you
picture
got to
and
just hit.
posted
You
it.
just got to go into that the typewritten area part of it and hit enter.
I did. I just did.
Guys, here's
It's
my
there.
character.
Where at?
Oh, God.
Oh,
I
okay.
know he's got. I know he's got a lot of gold on his armor and black, but
Hang on,
he's-
save
he's-
image.
There.
I mean,
now,
if
he
I
likes
see
working with
you know,
silver.
now see if we can mess with it, Brian.
that's the perfect cat. That's my cat, by the way, guys. That's what it looks like.
What's
See
this
if it
one,
shows up.
Rich?
The three green the three things show up above it, but
Oh wait, I
You
did
can't
the wrong
type it in?
thing. I gave you the wrong one. Hold on.
can I type it in? Yeah, I could, but that won't
He-
update when we drag it from map to map.
He's there now.
I'll have to update it manually from map to
Bonk.
map, but I mean, I guess I can do that. It don't matter. I just thought it'd be
Bye-bye,
easier if it
yeah.
was already set up.
I forget which circle is typically which.
So green is the first one is hit points, second one is armor class, and third one is passive wisdom / perception.
All right, so there.
What?
All right.
Oh my
think
god,
I got
look what I
John's
found,
too. Hold
guys.
on. Did I get
Guys,
John's
you want to
too?
see this? Oh wait, I gotta sit there on this look. Look how the
Yep, I
cat's
got him
holding the
already.
sword.
So what I thought I would do is I would
Look at how it's holding the sword.
Are you gonna make your cat token in Hero Forge? Are you gonna recreate that cat there, that cat image?
Me?
Yeah, you ever mess
I
with?
don't know how.
Oh, dude, you should mess with Hero Forge. It's so fun.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's like a paper doll.
I was gonna do this one.
Type of thingy,
That's
yo.
the first one. The other one was just funny.
Oh, you don't like that first? I like that first one.
Oh no, I'm doing the first one, not the second one.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the second one.
I just thought the second
Oh,
one was funny.
okay, it is funny. It is very funny.
Cat with a blade.
I can picture him with like Samuel L. Jackson's voice being like meow meow meow, motherfucker.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah,
That's how my cat's gonna speak. Meow, motherfucker. No, just gonna
Yeah.
pretend that's a completely normal thing for cats to say.
Like Samuel Jackson or Ice Cube.
Did that cat just swear?
It's like, no, that was definitely a weird meow.
I told you it could speak.
What are you
No,
a
no,
cleric
you're-
of? Are you a dragonborn, John?
Yeah, Dragor, Cleric of Bahamut.
What is
I'm
going
a-
on with your dude's
You
face?
should be a cleric of Bastet.
You wear like a full
I'm
face
listening.
mask type thing? Is that
Yeah.
what's going on? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, he knows that the dragon things are not welcome terribly
I
in
kicked
Waterdeep.
him. I was kicked out, of my clan,
Yeah.
raised by the dwarfs. So when I go out in public, I kind of hide myself.
Ah, you didn't just grow a beard instead? I don't know. What's going on?
I don't think Dragonborn things grow.
Dragonborn have difficulty. Maybe he could put on a fake beard.
They could grow like a dragon beard, like a crest type thing. They have beards. Bearded dragon.
So-
Hello. I mean,
He sits there and like waves at you like they do.
So I wear a hood and a face mask.
When my cat wants heels, it's gonna act all pained and walk up to the cleric and be like, and hold up its paw, It just has one AT missing. It's like limping.
Here, kid.
Well, technically, it has 10 HP.
Here,
One
dirty
AT missing
paws.
is like a broken foot or something at that point. It's get hits once instead.
okay, I'm gonna upload these to the what you want to call it?
I'm working on Hero Forge right now.
If my cat dies, the whole party's gonna be like,
No, all looking like Batman on the cover of Death in the Family.
Oh God.
so at that
or
point, they all go
Superman
on
and
a
Lois
vintage
Lane.
arc.
Ah!
No, you'll all become the next John Wick and hunt down. hunt the people down who killed me.
You shot my cat.
Apparently
I think
not.
I think I
She
think it's
thought
already
before you
there, but
killed our
now just in
cat.
case I updated.
We'll all be John Wick.
Oh
Shot
yeah,
my
I was gonna say I
cat.
put one in there, but yeah.
Bro, like I have a feeling that if anybody like even like it's like that's animal abuse, and if we had a druid, the druid would get pissed.
I'm
So
neutral good.
I put
I don't take that stuff
I
kindly.
put those tokens in there too, Joe. If you want to use those ones, and then Miracle Whip
You
said
know what'd
he's
be
working
funny
on
if
the
you had cat allergies and
monk
you
and
were just
hero
petting my
forge.
cat as your nose ran.
What was it?
Somebody's petting your cat as the nose
That's
ran.
not funny.
That's not funny.
That's not funny.
Don't touch my cat.
Yeah, you did what, Brian?
In the Saturday 7 p.m. thing, I put in the tokens that I just made for John's
group-
In the
character
Discord chat.
and Miracle Whip. I'm sorry, Miracle Whip. What's your name again?
Oh, Isaac.
Isaac. Okay, Isaac and
Nope, it's
and
just
Pix.
Miracle
I
Whip.
guess Alan Miracle Whip. You're gonna be Miracle Whip forever, I guess. But yeah, Miracle Whip and Pixel Sticka. I put in their tokens in there too in the
Thank you, I
Saturday 7
appreciate
p.m.
it.
chats, and then you can upload them or hook them to the characters, however.
I'm so happy I picked the childhood background. This is perfect. I love it.
I'm trying to get the trying to make one on Hero Forge right now.
Yeah.
I haven't messed with this in years, and they've added so much stuff. Oh my gosh.
Level 2 is 300. So something you guys can do for if you guys want to is you can put in your experience points on your character sheet, you can put 0/300, and that's how many experience points it'll take to get to the next level. Like 300 is how many experiences it takes to get to the next level. And Roll20 ignores everything after the slash.
Okay, gotcha.
So
Is
we're
Rich
putting
falling
0
asleep on us
300?
over there?
He probably is.
Should we sing him a song?
With sixpence, you give him a pocket full of rye.
When you ask the cat to sing, all you hear is going meow meow meow. Wait, meow meow meow
Meow meow
meow
meow
meow
meow
meow.
meow 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 meow
Those,
meow.
those are the
Exactly.
best emojis.
I love tuna.
The bard starts playing, all I hear is meow 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 meow. It's all you hear. I'm the partner, you know. Perfect serenade, beautiful.
Alright, so now I gotta see. Oh, yeah, because I gotta go to the bio page.
Are we doing 300 experience points?
What the?
No, 0/300.
300? Okay.
Yeah, 0/300.
Which just keeps track.
Because it'll take 300 first.
And hopefully we'll be able to get that 300 moderately quickly.
They've done so much to this Hero Forge. This is awesome.
Oh yeah, I was just on there last night.
And they're always adding to it, too. Hero Forges are very fun. I would like to get
I used it when they're like first came out, and I actually like had them like send me a mini I created for one of my characters.
Yeah, we got a couple
and,
of
like,
those, yeah.
But man, they've done a lot more.
Yeah, my brother, I was talking to him, and he's like, man, I mess with Hero Forge way too much. I was like, yeah. He's like, I can relate to that. And he's like,
Guys,
I was like, how many characters do you have? And he says, he's like, I did like 42. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's a lot.
Oh god.
And then I was just like, you're real quiet for a second. He goes, why? How many do you have? I'm like, yeah, it's over 100 and something.
Right.
apparently I am carrying around a hooded lantern in that tiny backpack, a hammer, and a crowbar, and I have a short sword.
Short
And,
sword.
I have a sword, and a bow, all in that tiny backpack. Right. Yep.
My
Totally makes sense.
Hey, Bri, I got a token that I put in there too. I just put the token in there. I thought I put the token in before. I just put the saved picture in before.
okay, well I just put a token in, but
Oh.
but you didn't look at it. But you can use that one too. Joe, I can't do anything with it. Joe has to do something with it.
No, I meant in the chat.
Yeah,
I didn't-
even so,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah,
make it. I can
Brian
make it
meant in
into
the
a
chat,
token.
too.
I can make
Oh,
it into a
What?
token and I can put it in the chat. I just can't mess with it in the game because this is
right,
Joe's
right,
game, you
right,
know.
right. Yeah.
So if I use my crossbow, y'all's characters gonna think I'm just a really talented cat at
You
that
know
point.
what? Why don't you do it? We'll see what we see.
Yeah, he,
Uh,
he can use
I'm not.
Eh,
he can use either one, whichever he
Cause
prefers.
I have a crossbow. It's either that or a sword. I'm like, I already have a sword. It's just like I didn't know what else to grab, so it's like,
Yeah, we'll see what we feel in the
Thanks for
moment.
stopping by. What is it? Emo Wolf. We're all
Oh, hey,
Oh,
Wolf. Thanks for stopping by.
yeah, that was a while ago, so I don't know. Maybe that's Pestilence still in here watching. But anyways, yeah. So we're preoccupied with character creation stuff. We're having I'm having too much fun to pay attention to chat.
Yeah, and I don't see it
I
because
always forget.
I
that's
don't have
funny.
the Twitch opened up.
Yeah, you'd have to have Twitch opened up to see it.
You should stop whining when I'm
Next
taking
time I
you
will.
out. You already went out. You could stop bitching.
I'll have
The dog.
Position of
once
privilege.
I move, I'll have more than one screen so I can have something open with Twitch on it. So I'll have the computer back in the living room. Be able
Thanks
to...
to your noble birth, people are inclined to think the best of you. You're welcome in high society, and people assume you have the right to be wherever you are. The common folk and merchants must make every effort to accommodate you and avoid your displeasure, and other people of high birth treat you as a member of the same social sphere. Except for maybe my parents.
Except for parents, you know how that is.
You can
yeah, but
secure
that's
you can secure an audience with a local noble if you need to.
Bam. Here's mine.
so basic. But that's those people. We can dislike you or know you for what you really are, is what you're saying.
Yep.
Guild membership as
We
established
must we must treat you with respect. Not going to happen.
as an established and respected member.
Whoops.
Oh wait, that's
Sorry.
part just mentioned.
That,
As
that
an
I accidentally hit
established
something.
and respected member of a guild, you can rely on certain benefits that membership provides. Your fellow guild members will provide you with lodging and food if necessary, and pay for your funeral if you need it. In some
Pay for
cities
your
and
funeral
towns,
if needed.
a guild hall offers a central place to meet other members of your profession, which can be a good place to meet potential patrons, allies, or hirelings. Guilds often wield tremendous political power. If you're accused of a crime, your guild would support you if a good case can be made for your innocence, or if the crime is justifiable. You can also gain access to powerful political figures of the guild, or through a guild. If you are a member in good standing, such connections might require the donation of money or magic items to the guild's coffers. You must pay dues of 5 gold pieces per month to the guild. If you miss payments, you must make up back pay dues
Gotta pay
remaining the
restitution.
guild's. Yep, to the standing. Which 5 gold
Or they'll
pieces per
send
month?
out or they'll send out someone to collect.
5 gold pieces, either uh, gold or
the,
magic items, isn't necessarily
the
that
guild's
much.
not too happy with you this month, see? You're gonna have
Well, they
to
would.
pay up or be swimming with the fishes, see?
I would. I know. I would just guess that the guild might let it lapse more than a single month, just because if you're going to pay a
So they can get a
kneecapper,
lump
you
sum.
probably want to. Yeah, you want to have a little bit more. They could just miss by a couple days. You're not going to send out somebody pay to
Well,
get to
and
collect 5 gold pieces.
especially since I'm a silversmith, so
Yeah, you could just probably reach into your pocket and
in
pull out some.
in reality, he like he tells people he's a silversmith, but in reality, he's just trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. So
Oh god.
that's true. Your cart,
your cart's extended warranty, your wagon's extended warranty.
You know, you drive those things off the lot, they lose a half of their value right immediately.
Yeah, you pull those off the lot, nah,
Shit.
that shaft
They
that shaft
depreciate.
loses half its depreciation level.
Oh lord.
That 45 gold pieces you play, it only worth 20 once you runs it off the lot. 20 buyback.
So something I found out interesting is you can hold your control on Google Chrome, anyways. You can hold your control button and move your mouse wheel, and if you do, like
Uh huh.
if you're doing it over like a normal browser window, And if you move your mouse wheel up or down, it will increase or decrease the size like Control Plus does, Control Minus does.
Nice.
It's kind of interesting.
That very interesting.
I know it's not really that interesting, and anybody watching is like, "Man, that dude's a fucking huge ass nerd. Holy shit, what's wrong with that dude?" And
The most, yeah,
it's
the most
interesting to me,
important,
and that's all that counts. I'm gonna go count my action figures.
most important thing for any stream is to provide good content.
I'm gonna,
So, quality content, Brian.
I'm gonna go cry and count my action figures. Leave me
my
alone.
my my
My
son
miniatures.
Malachi just said to me today.
Oh no.
He said
No,
I
that's
want
how
to
that works.
learn how to play D&D, Dad, but I don't know if I can get my friends to play with me. I don't want to play with your dad, you and your nerd friends.
Oh no.
I could see that.
You should be like, well, you. That's a good thing. You should probably play with you and your nerd friends.
He said, because I don't want to be a nerd. I said, you can play with me and my friends, or if you can get a couple of your friends together, I can have, Steve or Uncle Brian, Uncle Steve or Uncle Brian DM with me and your friends. It's not you playing with me and my nerd friends. Said, you just have to get your friends together.
I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm among most of our friends. I'm the least nerdy and sometimes most nerdy of our friends.
Well, yeah, me too. But I said we're gonna have a big enough place that we could have a couple people over here in a few days.
I actually
Yeah.
did. I actually never played Dungeons and Dragons before I met Isaac.
Yeah. Are you liking it though?
Oh,
Yeah, he banned plasmoids from his campaign after I
Oh,
Why?
played
nerd.
Well,
a barbarian monk multi-class one.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
And
Are you?
suffocated people to death with my body.
That sounds like a great tactic to me.
it does. I have a character with
Howard.
a really nice strength, and
Because if
I grabbed a great shark and gave it a bear hug to death.
well, the thing is, in D&D, things suffocate to death after a minute. So as soon as I get around their head, you have to put a timer for a minute.
Yep.
Yep.
If they can't survive, if
A
they
minute
can't
plus
pull me off
Constitution
for that
modifier.
minute.
Yeah. A minute plus.
And I had expertise in grappling,
Yep. Yep.
so they could have pulled me off.
Yeah. That's what happened with the great shark. Is I got a huge strength and a decent cost. I just grabbed a hold of this shark and it couldn't get away from me because it couldn't get out of my grapple.
I couldn't wear armor, but that's where the barbarian class came in.
And as a plasmoid, if you're not wearing armor, you can fit in the cracks of like 3 inches or something.
Yep.
yep.
It's broken.
Look,
So-
that's not even
so-
the worst thing I could have done. There's plenty of 3-inch cracks I could have gotten into.
So I can't speak for Joe, but like as a guy who's DM'd probably almost as long as Joe or as long as Joe, things like that are like entertainment for me because because like I love it when people throw curveballs at me because then that's me my job as now I'm as a DM that makes me the player part in a way because I got to
Yeah.
figure out what to do with that now, like
Yeah, he's got to figure out how to get over that curveball.
yeah like
Yeah.
how do I catch that curveball or how do I hit that curveball, like
That's like the other night we played a one shot, and I'm in a 20th level characters, and I'm playing a 20th level barbarian, a bugbear barbarian, and one of the guys had death word cast on me, and I took the lich's heart and ate it.
Oh
was
god.
it was in a jar and he took it and ate it. And I was like, well, what happens if somebody eats a lich's heart? And I'm thinking instant death, right?
Hold up.
And then he had death ward done on him. So then it's like death ward actually doesn't just do. I thought it just did against damage. Like if you dropped to 0 hit points, it puts you at 1 instead.
Yeah.
That's not the case. If it also it does that too, but if there's any effect at all that would like otherwise outright kill you, it just negates the effect of that one thing right then. It's like holy
man.
crap. That's actually very powerful when you think about it.
He's like, you drop down to the floor and stand right back up and get right back up.
So, yeah. Okay, so now that you're on the floor, you just stand back up and be like, I feel a little groggy, but I think I'm fine, you know?
Yeah, I was like, ugh, I don't think that set really well. And I gave out a large belch.
I ended up making a very convincing argument to Isaac about how me being a slime means that I'm partly acidic, so I should deal acid damage, and so he said I could deal D4 of acid damage with my body. And so that was just a case like I came across like an inorganic, like enemy. I wouldn't do a whole lot, but I wanted
I'm
to
about
give
to
it
send.
So you weren't actually a plasmoid, you were a sentient slime.
Yeah, there you go.
Pretty much.
Which kind of
Oh, no, no,
kind of is what
yeah, my
plasmoids are, but they're more like sentient slides from outer space, which I think would be a great title for a movie now. Anyway, sentient slides
I'm
from
gonna send
outer
you a
space.
hero
Or a
fortune
spelljammer campaign.
Yeah, there you go.
I wish I could do that again. That would be great, but Isaac won't let me because we never got to finish that campaign.
Sentient slimes from outer space. Time
Yeah.
to write it.
I would do the Weird Al name. I would steal that title. I'd be like slime creatures from outer space. That'd be what it would be.
Better copyright it now. We're live.
I'm sending you a new picture for my character.
A nude picture. All right.
I made him
Wow.
Hey, speaking of live,
We're not allowed to have
sponsored
those. Sorry,
by-
Isaac.
Diet Mountain Dew, but hey, PepsiCo,
He has
if you're
his
watching,
dark steel gauntlets on.
Yes.
I
yes.
apparently
Yeah,
have an
send
ability called Thieves Can't, guys. That
Send all
means like I
sponsorship
can meow at
opportunities.
other thieves and they'll just completely understand me for some reason. Great.
oh yeah, if you're a thief, thieves can't. It's nice language.
They can't
All
understand
you
you.
hear me goes meow, 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 and you see me meowing at this person.
Yes, I
And they
understand.
meow back.
That is absolutely not how thieves can't work.
Look,
What?
it says
Unless
a mix of dialect, jargon, and code. It doesn't specify what it could be, and I'm saying meowing for my character.
if the other
God.
thief,
But
if
It
the other
does say
thief
what
is
It does say what
is-
it can be, though.
if the other
Very
thief
much.
is a
It's got a long
tabaxi,
history of what it is. I've read the six,
Meowing.
7 books.
It
with
just
in
doesn't say in that specific spot. Just remember, if something doesn't say something in a specific spot, doesn't mean it's not covered elsewhere.
Oh,
ah, boy.
Lord.
No
This
fight,
is gonna
no
be
fight with a DM. You can you can make
Yeah.
suggestions, but yeah.
She's made up a new language. Thieves cat.
Thieves can't.
Thieves can't understand it. Thieves can't.
You have to be a cat to understand it.
Cats can understand it. Thieves can't. So it's thieves can't.
The Underground Tabaxi Thieves Guild.
Thieves cat can't. Thieves.
She only ever talks to other cats. You know, like thieves can't. She's meows at people.
Oh, if she was really
They meow back.
if she was really terrible at doing her job, she could be a cant burglar.
Can't burglar.
Look, she doesn't have to be. She acts cute. They
Hey.
take them into their home because they think she's a cute cat, and she robs them blind after she steals all their pets and they go to sleep. She just leaves with all their stuff.
Are you streaming on Twitch, by the way?
Yeah, we are.
What's
Oh,
the,
we are right now.
the name?
Yeah, we've been streaming. Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
Oh God,
Full episode. You've been entertaining people this
here. I'm
whole
gonna
time.
put it.
You
I'm gonna
don't
put it
even
in
know
here.
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Have you guys seen the Cat Returns? It's a Studio Ghibli Miyazaki movie, animated movie.
No.
Yeah,
I have
came
not.
back.
Any anime me
Oh, I love anime. Me and Lucy
What
both
anime?
love anime.
What
Just-
anime?
Well, the Cat Returns
So-
by
Isaac, in
Yeah,
the
next-
in the chat log for the game, that's the link there, and
Wait.
I think you have to hit something to do. Okay, won't do that.
Oh,
Put
in
it
the game. Gotcha.
Let me put it in the Saturday 7 p.m. thing.
I can copy and paste it. It's all
Okay,
good.
yeah, that works.
So I mean, if you're interested, Pixel Sticka and Isaac Miracle Whip, that's your description of your character sounds a little bit like the cats from the Cat Returns Studio Ghibli thing. So made me think of it anyway. You might
I
find it
wanna-
interesting.
Is that the one with the little ditty? The cat came back the very next day.
We thought He was a goner, but the cat came. No, I don't think that is that one. But
I want to see the new Ghibli movie,
is that the one, Rich?
The Boy and the Heron, that just came
No.
out.
I didn't think so. Yeah. Oh,
But
here
it's
we'll
only
we'll,
like
we'll
the
put
one-
that.
That's like you're stupid.
That-
We'll
yeah,
put
I'd like
that.
to see that too.
So anybody that wants to check out our YouTube, I think you can. I don't know. You know what? Maybe if I do this, will it
Oh,
pop
yeah,
up there?
let me follow.
If you want to check out the YouTube, you can.
No, I don't think it did. I don't think it did. Jack Snack. Okay. Anyway, so it's I don't
Check
know. It's
our-
just at Action Surge 5e
Hi.
on YouTube.
Okay.
I have.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss an upload for more great content.
What?
I'm gonna send each of you a little through Discord,
I don't know.
a little kind of a little my little input to your backstory, right?
Nice.
You
Okay.
know what I
Are
mean?
you,
So
are you
you
gonna
like
send
sort
that?
of little,
Are you gonna send that in Discord or?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Or I mean, you might get it in a text message, Brian. Someone
So
else might get it in an email or over
right.
a private message to Roll20, or I don't know. However, I happen to do it.
Tied in
through
a note
Discord.
to a rock thrown through a window, all different types of ways.
I was thinking carrier pigeon for you, Rich. Um,
Wait a minute, I get it.
Meowing at
oh,
people. That's my
yeah.
favorite. All right. So what's your name on Twitch? I just figured out what my password was.
Action Surge 5e. I just
Paxton
subscribed.
Surge 5e.
Yep, all one word.
All one word. Yeah.
How do you spell Paxton Surge?
No,
Oh,
action.
Axton. Oh.
Paction Surge is that's the thing that they have at that PAX convention.
Well, if you ever go
Keeps-
to the pack,
It's
you can make
not
that
to be
your
confused,
special
not to be
episode.
confused with Paxton Surge, which is a Bill Paxton convention.
I think you should just keep swinging, Brian.
All you're doing is
Okay.
encouraging them, Rich. We're the ones that
Okay,
suffer.
just give him the number 2 pitch. Give him give him something easy to hit.
The sad part is I crack myself up more than anybody else. John,
Hey, man.
John, you're muted. I don't have to take any of your lip because you're muted. I still can't hear you. You might be muted on your mic, or maybe your mic came unplugged or something. I don't know. Oh my goodness, that was funny.
I have so many evil plots in mind. That's great.
The life of a DM.
I think I actually have that in my back, my bio thing too. For like, okay, why is
It's
that
been
not
so
attributed
long
to
since
me?
I've had such an unlikable party of adventurers.
Unlikable, bro. You have a cute cat, a drunken dwarf, a frosty lizard, um,
That's why they're
a
unlikable.
no good scion, and a wizard who shoots electricity out his ears. I think that's a great party.
I
Can
don't
I
think
not-
you get the idea, the concept of sarcasm. Sarcasm.
Okay, yeah. Now my token isn't even attributed to my page here somehow. That's weird.
Take one out of the-
Why'd you throw Kodiak off? He
Take
was
the one
being
out
nice.
of the list there where it's named right and stuff.
Were you by chance
I'm
able
the
to make?
I'm the only one on the list that's me. That's I don't know what you're saying. There's only one Zade Battleflare on the list now, as far as I can tell. And remember, I can't see anybody else's. You said that there was a list of all kinds of characters, and I couldn't see those. Remember?
And the little thing with the art library.
The art library?
Yeah, you got a token in there.
Check. Am I working now?
I'm not talking
Right
about the
there.
art library. I'm
Yep,
talking about
you're
the.
good.
Okay, I don't know what happened.
Were you
I
able
don't
to make
know,
my new
Brian.
picture a
I'm not
token
saying I
by
fucked
chance?
with it or anything, but
Okay, put me back
Yep,
in.
it looks like it's a token.
Put me back in,
I'm
coach.
not sure what you're saying, Joe.
I'm saying everyone has a token in the art library. That's all I know. I thought you did it.
Could be, but that doesn't have anything to do with it being attached to my sheet.
Oh, I don't
Oh
know.
yes, I have a shit ton of tokens. in
You
my
could
house.
you could put 1,000 things in the art library, but it doesn't connect it to the token
Right.
unless you connect it to the token, the sheet. I
Are,
mean,
are you asking me to connect a token to your sheet?
well, it was there on my sheet, and then now it's not. It's like magic
But
that I hate.
but this is roll 20, right?
Yeah, this is true.
I see a token here.
You see a token on my sheet?
Yeah, I see a token on your sheet. You want me to delete
Okay,
it?
nope, I want it there.
We could try again.
That's what I'm getting ready to do, but I can't. It won't. Um, there we go. Now it dragged to the thing. Okay, so now I should be able to double click. Yeah. Okay. So the thing is none of the stuff in the token. Uh, if I double click on my token, it brings up token general settings.
What was this token?
That does the same thing.
I don't know what you did, Brian. Why are you breaking shit, dude?
What are the colored circles when you click on your token?
Just colored circles. They dictate what color your dice roll.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
No, they
So
don't.
see,
I'm
somebody
just
else dragged
Oh,
kidding.
their.
I was like, wait, what? I've never used roll 20 before, so
Green should be hit points.
Red should be
okay.
passive wisdom, and blue should be armor class.
Yep.
Here, we'll just do this. We'll do 13. And then, yeah, see, my token don't have vision or
My
hit
token
points.
isn't
Like,
linked to
it's
my
not linked.
profile.
It's not linked to my sheet, is what I'm saying. I think.
Okay.
So-
I don't know why, because here's the thing: if I drag my token onto the map like that,
Mm-hmm.
and then I hit Alt and double click, it should take me to my character sheet because I just
Who's
dragged
this
it onto the
token right
map.
here? What's this?
That I
That's me.
think it's pixels. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is you.
Yeah, no, but it's not attached to her sheet. When she dragged her
That,
sheet onto the
so
map, what happened is it's a generic.
Okay.
that's my token,
All right.
but that's my profile, so they're not linked.
Hold on. So let's get rid of everything on this map.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Delete. I'm gonna lay in tokens.
Okay, so
Oh wait, guys, if y'all go to character and then go to edit, y'all
Right?
can do it yourselves.
yeah.
no, no,
pull
no,
up
no,
your-
not like you think you can. But
Cool.
yes, you can put your token in there so it matches your character sheet. But for some reason, when I double click on my token, since you brought it to the thing there, Joe,
Yeah.
it does nothing for me, and I cannot move it. I cannot move anybody's token.
Edit token properties.
That's what.
Okay.
I
And
think
that-
the rest of us
that
just
token should
hold our
belong-
own tokens
that-
on.
Yep.
Yeah, you can put your own tokens on there, but if you don't edit the token properties, then it won't line up with the
It
sheet.
won't. Yeah. Yep.
Dynamic lighting.
Have you ever messed with Fantasy Grounds software?
Yeah. I do not have dark vision, just so you know. But
Wait,
I plan on having a light cantrip on my shield.
Character's name again, Brian?
Zaid Battle Flare.
There you are.
He's the guy with the feather cap thing.
There we go.
Oh, what subrace of dwarf are you?
See what it says controlled by? It says determined by character settings.
Right. It should say controlled by Brian Germain.
Yeah, it doesn't say it. It says controlled by, and then it's underneath in parentheses, it says determined by character settings.
Are you looking at the token
And-
or the sheet?
The token. Token.
There should be a slot to the right when you go.
Player permissions to see.
There, I
Edit.
did it. I fixed it. It's perfect.
Save settings.
Yeah, under the name, under when you go to edit
Yeah,
you have to do it on the character sheet.
character sheet.
Yeah, so click on the character sheet, my character sheet,
Yeah,
and then go to edit up at the upper right hand corner,
I did that.
and then
And
there
then I
should be
was in
two.
edit
There,
token properties.
there should be no, don't do that. There should
The
be.
edit,
It should
where is it there?
say.
Yeah, controlled and edited by Brian.
Okay, and then go to edit
Right.
token properties, and then put whatever like that, like
Right.
vision or whatever. And,
Okay, and that's why it didn't give me a spot because it's already in your character.
right.
All right, I got you.
And then when you're done, you can. I think it's update default token or something like that. Update to default property. I don't know something. I don't know. I'm not on that end right now.
I updated that.
Okay, so now if I drag him on the map, yeah, there he goes, and he's
Oh,
got his name
there's
there.
made that up there.
Okay, well, if I double click, so far he just. There we go. Now if I double click and alt and double click will bring up my character sheet like it's supposed to. Alright. The three bars aren't populated to where I can see them, but they're populated to where you can see them probably, right, Joe?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So as long as
You
you can see them,
me to make them?
well, I would like them visible to me, but I'm gonna. If not, I can just always write in my stuff. It's more important for
Right.
you to be able to see it than it is for me, in a way. Because I
Okay,
can always look
so-
at my character sheet for one, and then I can always, I'm always gonna. I only have 8 hit
How did
points.
we have that? What was the three numbers? In
So the first one, if
green
you,
was hit points.
yep, hit points. The second one is AC, and the third one is passive wisdom.
Passive perception.
Passive
What was
aggressive is the third one.
Is it passive? Yeah, it's passive
What,
perception.
what's the first one?
Passive wisdom, John.
AC.
Oh,
Did you
hit-
say
hit
AC is the
points.
first one?
What now?
Hit points.
Hit points.
No,
Hit points, AC, then passive wisdom. So green is hit points. Will come out to be hit points.
I cannot touch mine.
Blue will come out to be AC, and red will come out to be passive wisdom.
Yeah,
Which-
I'm working my way down them. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
All right, keep going, Brian.
Okay, sorry. So green is hit points. You got that one?
Green is HP, HP.
Yep, it's down there a ways, and it's all alphabetical order. And the next one is AC, so that's the first pop in there, the blue one. The AC is the first thing I think, or one of the first things.
Green. Blue is AC.
And then the last one, red. I usually do passive wisdom. You don't have to do anything in it if you don't want to, but then that way, you can look at our passive wisdom by clicking on our token, without having
Right.
to ask us. Because I generally find that when I ask somebody what their passive wisdom is, they go, "Oh, well, can I make a perception check?"
Right?
Yeah.
Or, oh, can I look for traps
pat-
now?
And then I have to go, "Well, what do you think you're perceiving? What are you going to try to perceive?"
The cat is done. Why is the cat's nameplate not there?
Probably have to re-drag it onto
You got to click on the little checkbox, or you might have to re-drag it onto the thing too, depending.
Say battle flare.
I dragged it on. See, ta-da!
That
Oh, okay. Delete this one.
she's trying to represent all the cats in the bar right now. So she's gonna drag
Yeah.
100.
She's like, I'm gonna drag
every
cat
tokens
in the
on there.
bar.
That are all the cats, just like it's all over the place.
Edit token.
All right, I am going to take a quick break, Paul.
All right. Thank you for following Pixel Sticka. Yay! And thank you for following Wraith9. I don't know. I don't know who those strange people are, but I'm glad they're
No.
I got some
thought of
just like I just
StreamYard
got
being a
some
game.
basically some Waterdeep backdrops kind of floating around in there.
All right, try to pull
Well,
Arctic's out of off his file sheet onto the map.
There's a save better player.
Do what now?
Arctic and pull his.
Oh, okay, yeah. Try to Artix. Try to take your put your character on the map. Just drag the name onto the map or whatever. Is that your name? Isaac, you hear me? Is that
Oh,
you?
me. Sorry.
Is that you?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Ulrich. Duh. Yeah, that's me.
I thought that was who you were talking about. What were you talking about? Wait, what's Richard's guy's name?
Lara or
Laja.
Oh, Laja.
Laja.
That's right. I knew that.
Now let me drag it on the battle map.
So you got to grab the name.
yeah.
Yeah. That's what
Okay,
I'm-
I wasn't sure.
all
Okay.
right.
It should let you drag it on there some way. It should be like a purple or like a blue guy if nothing else.
Oh. That work? No.
You have to shift a left click on your character profile. I did.
Working.
And drag it on.
It was
there.
working earlier.
Shift left click. That might work. I didn't have to do that, but you might have to shift left click and drag it on. What does that do with me? Nothing.
Yeah, I
Same
said it.
thing.
I just had to left click.
See, did you see that also, Joe? Now that I've got control of the thing, if I actually
Yeah.
put extras on there, I can also delete them now. Since
All right.
since I'm in control of that token.
How do you
Kodiak,
delete
try
them?
to put your character out from your file
Maybe just
by
click on
pulling
the
your
character
file sheet.
token.
There he is.
I'm
Yeah,
trying,
get
and
a
mine's
good
not working
hero
for
real
some.
quick, and then I'll do yours, Rich.
See?
Hello.
Here,
Where's the
let me
bucket?
refresh. That's what's going on.
I haven't quite come up with a voice per se for my dude. If I'm gonna use a voice thing at all, like I kind of
Right.
feel like I could use like that's actually what's his name?
I-
That's Daniels.
Yep.
Yeah, I can
Daniel,
put
my
mine on.
brother.
You hear me,
I
Joe?
would say Daniel has cast mirror image on himself.
Yeah, apparently.
Am I just dropping them out into the thing repeatedly?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's Daniels. Oh, is it not showing up on your screen? You might have to refresh. It does that. That does that roll 20 stuff.
No, it's something else I'm doing.
Okay.
My portrait is not working.
Being- I'm trying to set up this token.
Pixel, you were
I'm
just
trying
in
to
there,
pull
and
it
you it wasn't working on the. Oh, you know what? Try refreshing, Isaac. Try doing a refresh.
I just did, yeah.
And it's still not working?
Still not.
Oh.
What's going on?
All
Earlier, it let
around,
me put multiple.
spin me round and round, spin me right round, baby, right round.
Can you
Like
open
a
your
record,
character sheet?
baby,
Will it let you open your
round,
character sheet?
right round.
Yeah, I can pull up my character sheet.
There's a blue thing right there from somebody.
Ooh, there's there's a blue thing for somebody. That's true. But don't say who.
Roll 20 is going to load, and just 20 Ulrichs are going to appear.
I see 4 Kuros and a blue guy.
I have a character close to that name. He's Ulrich instead of.
I'll raise you.
We should have just had all blue guy tokens and called ourselves the Blue Man Group.
Oh, yeah.
Rich put his hand up to his head. He knew I was going where I was going before I said it, didn't you, Rich?
Yeah, then no one gets to talk. But we can play drums. We can all play drums, so that works.
Oh.
There we go. That'll drop Kiro in. Ulrich, you're not linked somehow.
Oh, the Dragonborn got turned upside down. He's falling.
Yeah, I was spinning right round, baby.
Yep, we can do that. You can orient your tokens.
Shift click just brings me back to my character sheet.
I can give myself status effects.
Yeah, his character's not dropping out.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
you should be able to do status effects on yourself. Ooh, you know what? I gotta figure out how to
Yeah,
gift
I mean, you want to.
things. I gotta figure out how to gift things in Roll20 so I can gift a Joe status effect icon.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
I got all those extra status effect icons. I love them.
Oh,
There.
oh, Blue Man.
Okay, that's Ulrich. Okay,
Oh, well, there we go. Yeah, that's all right.
just
Maybe
need to
his
attach his token.
token, yeah, I was gonna say, isn't attached. I think we're sharing the brand today.
Okay,
Just
hold
arcing,
on.
just arcing like we do when we're close usually.
Yeah.
All right, now let me try. Ah, I got it. Yes, finally. All
Oh,
right,
there we
now I
go.
can go on
Okay.
to this last one.
Yeah, I guess delete the other one. I can
Now
keep it.
there's two of them. How many key points did that cost?
Oh.
Way of the astral self.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite like subclasses.
So if I bring stuff into the if I upload stuff into this does this it like stays in your token library too or no?
That's a good
No,
question.
no, it's not in my token library.
Oh,
That's
okay,
what
okay,
happened.
okay.
I had to make a copy of your dude in my token library, and I messed everything up. But I wasn't telling you that until
Ah,
I
I
figured
get
out
you.
what I'd done. See, because I gotta think about it and figure out what I did wrong before I tell you that I did something wrong. Otherwise, you'll be trying to fix it before I know what I even did wrong.
Right,
All
I
right,
got you.
bam, there. Everyone has a functioning token, I believe.
Yay!
Be
Thank
able to look
you.
at
Thank,
them,
thank
modify
you.
them, tinker with them, all that. We're ready.
You have to
Oh, you got it all
drag
set up. Thank you.
Pixel drag your token back onto the thing because hers might not be set up in
No, mine is under.
yeah, but it might not be set up
It
as well.
should have your name under
It
it.
should have your
Yeah,
name under it
It
and
does.
should
It
have
does.
like when you click on it, it should have your
it should show for everybody, not just yourself.
when you click on it, it should have like numbers in the little bubbles.
Uh,
Also, John, what's his
Is that
name?
better?
What's your name, John?
I can do it with both,
Durek,
so it's not like
but I'm going to
difficult
go
to
by
decide.
Tadeo.
Tadeo.
I don't know if I got
Tadeo's
everybody's C thing on it
okay.
though.
Tadeo's name is
Yeah,
not on there either. For
yeah.
yeah.
I can
Yeah, it
fix
is
that.
for me though.
Okay, it is for you. Okay, that's fine.
Yep. Pixels might be on hers, or yeah, might be for
Yeah,
her.
can you see your name, Pixel?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can. She can see her name under the thing too. Okay,
Yeah, I can
I
see
can see
everyone.
Ulrich and Laja.
And I can
I
see.
can't see
I can't.
Pixel's name because she hasn't told it to me yet. I think her name is Socks, Mittens, or Meow. I'm not sure.
I can't
All I
see.
put,
I can't see Dirty Socks' name, and I can't see the white hair guy's name.
I got
You know,
Kiros.
my cat is the cleanest cat there has ever been.
So you guys should be able to go in and edit your names on your tokens in your file sheet.
Yep.
Yes.
I
I
can.
Yep, they
just
already been edited.
I can see Ulrich's name and Zade's name and my own name. Those are the names I can see.
I can see everybody's names.
He just thinks
All right.
Zaid sounds cooler than Zadian.
Zane. Is that what you're
No,
going with?
Zaid. He just thinks it
I'm
sounds
going-
cooler than Zadian. He thinks Zadian sounds a little chew uppity.
Oh.
But Zaid, that's cool.
All right, y'all. I think I'm about done for the night.
All
I've got
right.
all my notes. We got our tokens set up. We have our plan. And
Yes.
I'll send you guys all a little note sometime in the next 2 weeks telling you about where you'll be exactly when this whole thing starts.
Sweet.
All right, and I'm gonna change the names to these chats, guys. So, if you guys get on next time and you're like, "Where the chats go?" They're gonna be called In Deep and Water Deep.
Okay.
Yep. Same name as the group.
Yep.
So I'm doing that
All
right
right.
now, so that way we have it. In deep, in Waterdeep. In
Nice.
deep,
That
in
was a session
Waterdeep.
0.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and we're actually gonna open up the Discord to the public. There's a public area essentially, so anything in the town proper will be in the public area, and so sooner or later I'm gonna start inviting the public in. There's a couple people from the public that already joined, but yeah, we're gonna start inviting people so we can feed them like lambs to the slaughter to the arena. I mean, what did I say that out loud? No,
Yeah. I can't wait.
I don't want to suck. I didn't hear anything.
I can't wait. I'm telling you.
Makes me
You
nervous.
have to stay the quiet parts quiet.
Yes, and he wipes the party.
all right, Joe, are we
Yeah.
ready to
All
go?
right. So anybody
Yeah.
that wants to follow me, I
See
am
y'all
in
in
the
2 weeks.
Saturday 7 o'clock
See you.
campaign and the Friday morning campaign and the Saturday drow campaign.
Thank you.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
this
I'm with.
campaign.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm in all the campaigns but one. That's what John's saying, I think.
I had fun
Yeah.
deciding what character,
You know,
guys. It's
Well,
gonna be glorious.
Brian, technically, you're in all the campaigns.
That's true. That's true.
and Brian, yes, are great and powerful.
Yeah, I'm the okayest DM ever. That's what I go by. So I guess that makes Joe the best DM. So, damn.
Yeah.
Anyway, but
He's just laughing.
but you know,
said it.
whatever. So
Watch all the campaigns, and you will see some of us a lot.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's a lot,
Yes.
You know, and you know the catchphrase that Rich came up with, Joe.
What was the catchphrase that Rich came up with?
You don't remember? Okay,
I
so
do, but I was,
until
yours is
until
Fred
next
Mike.
time. Well, that's tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Which I see you haven't had a lot of response on. So hey, if you want me to pop in tomorrow,
Let all your actions surge. Yeah, we might not go tomorrow just because of the holiday, but we might. If not, I might get on and paint.
there you go.
Maybe
You
I'll,
know, if you do.
okay, yeah, I'll
in
get
the
a hold of you, Joe, and then
afternoon.
we can paint on
So would
stream
you get
bullshit for
not
hours.
next Saturday, but the Saturday after at 7?
Yes, not next Saturday, but the following Saturday. Yep. So it'll
Okay.
be what?
Correct. Yep. Every other week.
Okay.
Hold on one second. The 13th, I
Just
think.
to confirm.
Yeah, the 13th, January 13th. So yeah.
Sounds great.
It does.
All right.
It doesn't mean you
Awesome.
can't get on the stream and kibitz and
Yeah,
Other
and
stuff.
talk with them. Yeah,
All right, Rich.
or
Rich,
whatever.
one more time with feeling rich. You're gonna go give us the catchphrase.
Yeah, you invented it, so come on.
yes, until next time, fair viewers, may all of your actions surge.
Okay, now I know how to do it next time
Yeah.
too. All right.